Alright. Well, here we go with neck again. One of my favorite consoles. PC effects. Let me change the size on the vertical shorts stream. It's going to open up. But there we go. The Super PC Engine Fan Deluxe Special CD-ROM Volume 1. This is one of those, like, disc collections. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like Anime Freak that we did a while back on the PCFX. One of those like digital magazine of sorts type of deals. If you got a game, got a whole OVA apparently, which I think means over the air or something. I don't know what they are exactly. They're like extra mini episodes released for anime, like after the fact or something like that. I don't know. And then I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna try translating this because I don't actually know what's in this. Let me up the volume just cause. Again, really sucks. Different consoles have different volumes, but it's fine. Trial version game. This is a demo. This is a section for advertising, programs, and products. It includes Angelique Special 2, which I have. Legend, I can't read that. Yuna effects, so that's Ginja Ojo-sama Yuna FX, which is like a exclusive for this console from the Ojo-sama franchise. It's also on Saturn and PlayStation and the PC Engine as well. Nilgent, Drifting in the Void, Firewoman Group. I don't know what that one is about. So if you got multiple demos, let's go into this first, and you have each one here. We're gonna go by each one. Angelique Special is like a Ojo-sama RPG of sorts. It's well, it's got a female lead, and you're supposed to like become a better princess or something. It's not Princess Maker, but it goes around the same like basis. It's more of an RPG as far as I could tell. I gotta move my chat because I can't see that, so let me do that. Koei. I'm assuming it's not Koei Tecmo yet. NEC Home Electronics, cool. Yep, very good company back in the day. For 7,800 yen. Interesting. I don't know how much that is, but the opening movie is scheduled for release on December 6th. You will be included. You can meet the Guardian Saint before anyone else. Cool, so it's like promotion for the game. And we get to see the promotional movie, I guess, before anyone else. Nice.
皆静かに。恐れながら女王陛下のお力にいささかの限りも見られぬ今、次の女王を選ぶとはよほどの事情があるものと存じますが。
それについては後ほど詳しくご説明できると思いますわ。その前に今回の女王試験に協力してくださる方々をご。
Let me see if I can fix some of the lag. Nobody's watching right now, but it is kind of interesting what this is about. This is a better screen while I do my stuff. Let me see. I'm just going to change some video settings, maybe VSync or something like that. Ah, well, hello there. Let's see. Output. Looks pretty low. I don't know. But let me change VSync. Maybe that's what it is? I have no clue. Let's see.
紹介いたします。
No, that wasn't it.
この度、女王候補の指導役を仰せつかりました。
That might just be the way it is, but you know, it is what it is. We didn't have a problem yesterday, or that was a different thing actually, but you know, we change it back then to have VSync on. It's unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to play like that. You know, some of these old games might not have performed that well to begin with. This is already looking like a much better anime cutscene than some of the games I've seen, but you know, the PC effects was very well known for being an anime console, so maybe this is just how it was. I don't know. Never had this issue before, but you know, let's enjoy it for now, for what it
同
is.
じくセイランティムカです。よろしくお願いいたします。
王立研究員を預かります。エルンストです。
メルです。占いとかします。よろしくお願いします。では、二人の女王候補を迎えましょう。ねえ、ロザリア、ちょっと楽しみよね。宇宙が。ええか、それはまだ秘密ですわよ。きっと大丈夫よね。宇宙の意志が自分で選んだ子なんだもの。
There you go, Angelique Special 2. I'm gonna get around to it at some point. It's not on my list, but you never know. The PCFX doesn't have that many games, so we might end up playing some Angelique 2 or any of the series, but yeah, it could be. While I'm on the menu here, there is some of that slowdown. I don't know if it's me though, so you know. You can kind of hear it here and there in this music. But again, we've never had this problem, and I turned off VSync, so it's not that, oddly. So it could be this specific disc. Maybe it's too big, I don't know, the compression or something, but the next one, Ojo-sama Yuna FX. I know these are like RPGs, maybe? They have some other games of different types on the PlayStation 1 as well. It is on my list, and I do like it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe it's just the disc, you know? Because I've never had this issue with some of these, but... Yeah, the last Anime Freaks Volume 1 didn't have this issue. And those had, well, it had less quality actually, now that I think about it. It had some live action stuff from like, this is 1990 something. Can I go back? No, there's no year on this, but I'm assuming it's 1990 something. That's around the time the PC effects was about, you know, around the time of the Sega Saturn, so before 1997-ish. But yeah, let's see Yuna FX. Maybe this is better. Quality. The title of this is on the title of the video or stream, but it's fine. Yep, that's the title. By Hudson, yeah, they made this. 8,800 yen back then. The trial version that was given as a gift to those who purchased the console during the campaign is included as is. Okay. So when you get the console, you get a trial version of the game. That's cool. Again, PC effects, one of my favorite consoles so far, because of all the stuff they tried to do with it. It's such a shame NEC, or yeah, that NEC, Computer Electronics, whatever, had to die worse than Sega. It's a big shame, you know? But what can you do? They weren't very popular outside of Japan. Even the turbo graphics wasn't all that big, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we're not translating any of that. But yeah, it's Galaxy Fraulin, or Ojo-sama. 1992 to 1995. So this one came out in 95. And it is Hudson Soft, which, good company. Good Japanese company. So let's see what this game is about. Yeah, it might have just been the Angelique special video, because this one doesn't seem to have any audio issues, but cool though. I get the impression this franchise is kind of like Magical Girl style stuff, but I have no idea. Devoured by Konami. Konami's doing pretty good right now, actually. They had a whole decade of being disgustingly bad, but they're coming back, thankfully. 97. That looked like McDonald's in the background, but well, let's focus on the positive. Right now, this is peak anime. Some of the very top of the top animation and art style. I would put this up there with the creme de la creme right now. Song's pretty good. So yeah, these games are on my list, and my list is comprised of like over 500 games I have to finish or start or beat in my library that I want to play. So we might get to this at some point. Yeah, pretty much. I like that. They're counting down, by the way. This menu, the way it looks, reminds me of the UI for Megami-sama, which we played a little bit. Just because I didn't know it was a visual novel. This one might be a visual novel too. The thing about the PC effects is they went back on a lot of things. Because the PC engine was really known for shooters and platformers, but especially vertical shooters, but for the PC effects, they went full on anime. You know, everything had anime cutscenes now, which cool. Like Langrisser, the strategy franchise, but I don't know. I think they put too much into it, and some of the game's gameplay and everything suffered for it. Maybe that's one of the downfalls. But I can barely read that because Twitch is in the way, but Langrisser, I think, maybe? You can pretty much play all of them, the old games, in English, and there's also fan translations for most of them, except for the 5th game on the PS1. I don't think the Saturn has translations. But Lunar, yeah, it's getting into remasters. I have all the versions of Lunar, and you know me, I'm not buying remasters or remakes. There's no point. Not when censorship is worse today than it was in the 90s, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know what these options are. My Twitch chat is in the way, but what happened to ask or something. The room is a mess. So this one's got a bit of a visual novel look to it. Isn't that just the main character from Megami-sama? Am I missing something? Yeah, let me move my chats because you can read that, but I cannot. So there you go. I'm sure it wasn't you who did it. Yeah, I missed what happened. I think we got blasted with something. I wasn't paying attention. Yuri didn't fire any beams. So what the fuck happened? I clicked the same thing, didn't I? Yeah, my bad. So yeah, apparently this was a promotion when you bought the console, so it said. It would come with like this trial. You can try the game out for a little bit. And you can buy the game for 8,800 yen.
おはようございます。ユナさん、お目覚めですか？プリンセスミラージュ。愛するユナさん、お約束通り8時に起こしましたよ。ね。
Okay. Game start. Operations. Instructions. Let's see. Well, if you were curious, that's the PCFX controller. Very interesting design compared to like the PC Engine ones. So it's got the whole 6-button layout too. I don't know what the middle stuff is. Uh-huh. I have no clue what I'm rating. Okay, I have no clue what I'm rating. I'm sorry. Press left to insert one normal coin. Press right to cancel the normal coin. Yeah, it does look like a Genesis 6-button pad. I guess more like the Saturn, because they were out around the same time. So, insert up to one gold coin. Down, cancel. Okay, so left and up, insert coins. Used to select parts of the, yep, selection. Okay, this is where it doesn't matter, because I don't know what the pad's buttons are on my controller. So, yeah, sorry about that. And I'm not going to go through all this, because, again, I'm going to get lost, so I might as well just play around. Now, just imagine, Nintendo wants you to pay $10 for this kind of demo teaching you how to play on your Switch too. Okay, my bad. I was just cycling through the tutorial. But yeah. We've played a few Saturn games. And it seems like the demo is a slot machine game. Bet you weren't expecting this, huh? Some coins in. Now, I don't have to worry because the PCFX, while not as censored as some of the later Sega Saturn stuff and PlayStation stuff, PlayStation censored quite a bit, you know? And you gotta remember, a lot of these games originated in the PC-98 and the PC-88, which is also by NEC themselves, who made this console. So they only slightly censored here, not too much. You know, they still give you the good stuff, but not as much as the PC-98 original titles. Let's try to get a 3 for 3 and then, I don't know, quit. Because if this is it, then, I mean, this is fun, I guess. I'm not complaining about the demo disc. After the 7, interesting. This one's a bit hard, though. Oh, look. Got me scared for a moment. You know? Yeah, Nintendo's pretty crazy. Very interesting dress-up casino. What is this? Slot machine game. I quite like that right there. Let's see, what else do we have? I see shoes, skirt. I see a penguin. I don't know what that is. Got a skirt, or bottom's choice. Not giving me much to drip her out right now, but let's go with the basics. Fully dress her up and then move on to the next one. Got this again. Cool. Have 5 gold. Yeah, up and down is gold, and then credits is left and right. Put in a gold. Gold is like all 3, I guess. Did we win? Okay. No clue how we can back out. Maybe I'll press B or something. Which here is just A, because it's inverted on my Xbox controller. Okay, I won something. Okay, let's see. The gold one is kind of equalized speed. I like that, but I do wonder what that thing is. That's not what I wanted. Shit. This one's above the shirt. Damn. Well, you didn't think we'd be playing dress up slot machine, did you? I did it again. I swear I'm not this bad. Now, okay, it's just the big jackpot. Let's try the shoes, I guess. Again, this is very jarring to be playing. Interesting shoe choice. You know? Let's go for a bag now. Just to see everything, you know? Comes after the penguin. I gotta fully drip her out, huh? Let's see if we win something from doing that. That'd be clothes and bag. Already fucking up, mind you. I'm missing a bag, I think. Let's try to get that as the final. Ah, shit. I didn't want it to be at the bottom. Miss? Do we need the blue bag then? Missing a penguin, okay. Let's try to get the penguin. Or maybe you're... Yeah, the first slot doesn't have a penguin. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't see one. Try changing the shoes then, maybe? Because the bag seems like it goes with the outfit. I'll be honest. And the shoes, well, maybe they need black shoes. I'll try that. Already fucking up. This isn't good. I don't know how I got that. Don't ask me how I got that, by the way, because I have no clue. No, it's not the shoes. Unfortunately. Ah, shit. I'll change her bag then. I don't know. Spending too much time on fucking slot machines, but this is gonna raise my stream time then damn. Not this shit again. Okay, well, we're doing this the hard way then. Until we get a gold coin. Damn, you're gonna do me like that? I don't know. The shoes, I think those shoes go with the pants. More like. I could change her whole outfit, but I don't know. I feel like we're too late. Wow, we're not getting anything. Nope. Yeah, the last one's going a bit too fast for me. Don't ask me how I did that one. Don't ask me anything. Oh, look, we cleared it. Told you it was the bag. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't really go with the outfit, though. I guess. Princess Mirage. Some of this translation might be off, so just, you know, let it be. No matter how many people tell me to wake them up. There's gonna be a limit. There's gotta be a limit. Oh, some dialogue choices. Thinking about Yuri, thinking about the morning call, or thinking about the room. I'm assuming they want me to do every choice, as is normal with certain visual novels, where you have to click everything a few times and then it'll let you move on. What a way to wake someone up. He really is unreasonable. Now, some translations don't translate male or female pronouns when it comes to Japanese, so that could have been a she, could have been a he. I've noticed that quite a bit in certain translation works. That's a lot of hot buns. So Yuri is the redhead. Good morning, Yuna. So that's Yuna. Interesting. Again, this is a whole demo, you know. Just the fact that Nintendo wants you to pay for this, essentially, you know, a little intro to your console. And little mini games is insane. For the Switch, too. But yeah, I'm not gonna translate all of this, though. But, cool. This art style is very cool, very unique. Very of the era as well. Most of the games in the franchise do have this art style, too, which is pretty cool. There's, like, quite a bit of games, though. You know? Mysterious girl. I wonder who that girl is. Seems a bit strange. You can at least enjoy some of the voice acting. Gotta give props to 90s voice actors. The no music thing kind of puts me off a little bit, but nothing I can do about it.
ナさんに気があるんです。私に気がまさか。
Is this like a sort of... Does this franchise have like Yuri undertones, or am I missing something? Ask Yuri and have a naughty fantasy.
私、ユナに恋したみたい。
Yeah, that laugh was crazy, but I feel like I just confirmed my thoughts.
恋って美咲さん、私たち女の子同士だよ。
Yep, there it is. That's cool. I mean, you don't see that much in a lot of games, especially not old anime games. Or old anime, for that matter. But then again, what do I know? A lot of the Yuri, essentially gay romance stuff that I've read has been like pretty modern era. Maybe stuff from like the 2000s onward, not maybe the 90s or anything like that. But
そんなこと
okay.
関係ないわ。
That was an angle.
愛があれば、性別も時間も年齢も人種も超えられるのよ。
Interesting.
そんなこといきなり言われても心の準備が。ダメ、私にはポリリーナ様っていう心に決めた人が。
Nice, I guess. Kind of okay.
何一人でもらえてんのよ。気持ち悪いわね。
So yeah, that's kind of what I mean. If this were PlayStation or the Sega Saturn by like the later eras, that would have been censored quite a bit. And that's one of the main reasons you'll never find me buying remasters or re-releases, unfortunately. Okay, some of these options are crazy. Translation doesn't help.
何さ、舞ちゃんこそ担任だからって威張っちゃってさ。
But yeah, this is actually making me want to play the series. It's just so many games, and you know, I'm already full playing other things right now on my list. Interesting. She ate the golf ball.
あんたね。
You gotta love goofy, old anime stuff.
バーゲン始まっちゃうわ。今日は自習。
Yeah, like that. So you got like some extra options, and then you have the one that makes you go forward. Interesting for a visual novel of sorts. And I gotta say, the border here, the UI is very reminiscent of like PC98 visual novels. They all have like really ornate, pretty looking UIs. It really shows, you know, the company's backgrounds and all that.
先生がいないと心置きなく早弁ができるです。もういい。
Nice.
ひなさんの行くとこならどこでも行きますです。 いい天気だな。ゆなさん。購買が混んでてこれっぽっちしか買えなかったです。
Sure, if you can read Japanese, you can kind of enjoy this a bit more than I can, but it is what it is. I'm only going to translate some of the more crucial
これっぽっち
stuff that I see.
で、私の分はゆなさんも食べるんですか？ゆりうっかりしてたです。そんなにいっぱいあるんだから一つくらいちょうだいよ、ゆり。ダメ、これはゆりのです。ゆり！ダメ、一緒ぐらいいいじゃないよ。なんでこんな。ゆなりー。 けどボール取ってくんない？オッケー。この隙に全部食べちゃいますです。はっ、みっけ。
神楽坂ユナは銀河系を破壊し、自らの手で独裁政権を作り出そうとしている危険分子です。
Well, this is taking quite a bit of a weird turn. Yuna is a dangerous element who's trying to destroy the galaxy and create a dictatorship with her own hands. I don't know what they're talking about, but
その強大な力はたった一
we're
人
pretty late into the franchise here, so I have no clue what the hell's going on.
私たち銀河連合の軍事力に匹敵するもの。よって私は神楽坂ユナを第一級反逆罪で処刑することを提言いたします。
しかしフロイライン D よ、この少女がそんな大それたことを企んでいるとは到底思えないのだが。
それに神楽坂ユナはこの銀河を救う光の救世主と聞いたが。
光の救世主などというのはユナが作り出したまやかし。このものに対する執着、これが神楽坂ユナの本性。あなたたちは彼女に騙されているのです。
わかった。では評議会議員フロイライン D の器具を調査するために地球に安全保障理事局査察官を派遣することとしよう。特 A 級査察官セイレーン・ミサキ。
セイレーン、ユナの調査に当たってくれたまえ。
承知いたしました。あれれ、ユナリンたら居眠りなんかしてる。
ルシア、ライカ。
は。
ルシア、ライカ。例の作戦を開始しなさい。セイレーンに神楽坂ユナが銀河支配を企む危険分子だということを信じ込ませるのです。
は。
You know, I could translate more of this, but it's quite a bit of text. It's not really fun playing a visual novel where you have to stop every 5 seconds. Or every second just to translate. But it is what it is. I can kind of get the gist of it through the nicely animated and drawn cinematics here. Makes me wonder if this get an actual anime made at the time. Seemed like a pretty big series over multiple platforms and multiple games, so you never know.
ユナたちが羽を伸ばすと私が苦労するんです。
神楽坂ユナ、お前に人目につくところにいてもらっては困るのだ。
しばらくこの町から消えてもらうぞ。
Wish I knew what they're all saying. It would just be kind of boring if I started, you know, translating like this every 5 seconds.
したの？タロちゃんがいなくなっちゃったの。タロちゃん？春菜の子犬さんなの。さっきまで一緒だったんだけど、タロちゃんがいないと春菜、どうしよう。ユーリもお腹すいたです。
なんか様子が変だ。
ブロマイド、ブロマイド、ブロマイド。ねえ、お姉ちゃんがタロちゃん探すの手伝ってあげよっか。本当？本当？でも
石焼き芋お芋芋。
焼き芋屋さんです。そうだねえユーリ、ブロマイド全部拾ってきてくれたらとびっきり美味しい焼き芋買ってあげる。ユーリやるです。焼き芋です。さすがユーリ。さあタロちゃんを探しましょう。
あっちゃー、作戦が台無しだ。
こうなったら先にその子犬を見つけて町から離れた場所まで誘導するのよ。タロちゃん。タロちゃん出ておいで。出てきたら焼き芋あげますよ。ゆうなさん、ゆうなさん。あ、しおりさん、ここら辺で子犬見かけなかった？子犬ですか？私、朝からずーっとお茶飲んでたんで、そういえば。見たの？見たような、見なかったような、見たような。タロちゃん、困ったわ。子犬ですって。
ヨナリン、子犬ってあそこにも一匹いるけど。
タロちゃん。あれがタロちゃんね。さあ、捕まえ。
神楽坂ユナよ、子犬を返してほしくば我々の後をついてこい。
タロちゃん。ユナさんの知り合いですか？なわけないでしょ。私も。
Okay, well, that seems to be just a little snippet of the actual game. Cool. The trial version is up to here. See the rest, please buy it and check it out. Ojo-sama Yuna FX Volume 96 released. I don't know what Volume 96 means, but please look forward to it. Maybe it's based on some light novel or manga or something. That'd be pretty cool. But that was it. How do I leave this? None of the buttons are doing anything. I can press start. Might have to reset the console. That's kind of silly. Oh well. Let me reset real quick then, I guess. Let's see, there we go. Might have hit the mic there by mistake. It's my bad. Don't mean to do that. You know? Alright, well, let's get back into it. Moving about my menus. There we go. Okay, so next we have Nilgens, Adrift in the Void. Obviously, that's not the actual translation. Probably not. I can open up my library and see the actual game. There's not that many games in the PCFX library, but let's see what this one's all about. Micro Cabin, NEC Home Electronics, publisher probably. 7,800 yen. Continuing, this time you can play Chapter 2. Interesting name, I'm guessing that's German or something. I don't know. Hopefully it's not a visual novel, because gonna get kind of bored. But it's content, you know. It's in English too, interesting. Wonder if that's like one of those Japanese things where they use English for stuff, even though they don't really know what it means. Nurgens. I have no clue how you say that, but... This is the 90s, alright. Looking pretty cool so far. It's a nice art. That looks hand-drawn. Well, that looks paper-drawn, is what I should say. I'm getting the feeling this is going to be a vertical shooter, shoot 'em up of sorts. Maybe. Well, nice change of pace though. 1996. Let's get it. Wow, this is a very old PC, 98 PC, old Windows type UI. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to translate that. I see music. Okay, let's go one by one. New game, continue. What is this? On or off? What the hell is this? It's not really helping. We're going to play with it on. Music on, probably. What is this? Fast? Message speed, I guess. And what is this? Controls? Yeah, it's controls. Quit out of that. So, new game. I think that's German. I don't know. Yeah, this text might be cleaner, but I don't think I'm going to be able to translate it properly, so I'm not going to bother. So, you know, sorry about that, but... yeah, I'm just going to go through it normally, so I'm going to mute for a bit and lock in.
リュン、聞こえる？集合時間はとっくに過ぎてるわよ。それとも、昨日の今日で契約破棄？昨日は寝つけなかった英雄さん。
全く逆だよ。ずいぶん寝心地がいい部屋で、
寝坊したことについて責めるつもりはないわ。それより、私たちが今グロアの町にいるってことはわかるわね。そこであなたのお仕事よ。ドックでグリューブルムの装備を整えてきてほしいの。
I just want to mention this is very loud. It's making my keyboard vibrate. But let's keep it pushing because it seems very interesting. I like the UI. It's very crisper and more, you know, more sharp than the backgrounds. That's kind of normal in these types of games, but yeah, let's keep pushing.
アイル、小切手を。
はい。では、港にあるドックで売買を行う際に使っていただく小切手帳をお渡しします。フライトを終えるごとに装備を整えるための経費が支給されますから、その限度内で装備を賄ってください。次のフライトへ持ち越しても構いません。
ブリューブルムはカスタムメイドですが、装備は全て国際規格です。港のドックで取り扱っているものは全て装備可能ですよ。気をつけなければならないのは人型形態、ダイバーモードの時の機銃ですね。ファイターモードとは別のものを使用しますので、バランスを考えて選んでください。予算がどのくらいあるかは存じませんがね。私からはこのくらいですか。
それから17時まではチェックのために機内は閉鎖されるから、そのつもりで。今後の予定としては17時にブリッジに集合、出発は18時よ。次の目的地は南西のスルード、夜通しのフライトになるわ。それじゃすぐ外へ出る準備をして。装備品については任せたわよ。
Well, no voice acting here is very interesting. This is not that important then, I'm guessing. But probably means we're approaching gameplay or something. Which, again, I'm a very much going towards. It's going to be a shoot 'em up of sorts. But, oh god, it's... What is all this? I think you're giving me too many options here that I don't know what they mean. So that was talk, it seems like. Or maybe I just asked her something? I don't know. Okay. What? There is way too many options here.
こちらインフォメーションサービスとなっております。またご利用ください。
So that's like info and stuff, settings maybe? We're not getting past this. Not with a broken translation. Or maybe we are. We're going around talking to people. Okay, that's talk to random people? That's think. This is shop. 7mm weapons, I guess. This is probably continue with the story. We're back here. So okay, we can go places. We can go a lot of places. Okay, I might have to reset this one because I have no fucking clue what's going on now. Plaza. Front of the main plane. Gravity transfer machine. Okay, that's quit. That's talk. Think. We got the shop again. I don't know what this is. Doesn't really say. So we don't have to be here then. Plaza. The best place? What, the back area? Funny how they have a shop everywhere. That's kind of... Or maybe this is like... inventory? Seems like it. Okay, so this isn't... Oh, my bad. This isn't where we're supposed to be. Damn, I keep doing that. Okay. That's what I get for mashing the button. Garden? Just gonna talk to everyone, I guess? Exhaust all the dialogue? Nothing. Dock. Those are more options. Sort of upgrades and stuff, I guess. I bought something. You can upgrade your rig or whatever. Cool. Doesn't really make much sense to me. You can buy stuff, maybe. 7 o'clock something? Was time passing? Did I miss something? I wasn't paying attention to the time. I know there was a date, too.
2人ともお帰りなさい。ワッツ、今からフライトプランの打ち合わせを始めるわよ。そうね。せっかくだからデュンにも参加してもらおうかしら。
次はスルードの街だったな。何か問題でもあるのか？
それはプランの選択次第ね。街で空の様子や空賊の動きに関する話を聞かなかった？
Miss much? Let's see. About an hour of the disc. I mean, we're still in the first section of the demos, so we still have a long way to go. This seems like an I don't want to say open world, but like half visual novel with a date system, half shoot 'em up. I guess we haven't gone to that part yet, unfortunately. So.
それらの情報をプランに生かしてほしいの。
俺は構わないが。
もちろんよ。マップを見て適切と思うコースを選んでちょうだい。
Yeah, you can. You're on the main stream, so you can scroll back with DVR and kind of look around if you want. I've had some viewers do that. Urgence, yeah. Surprised you know the name of you read it, but yeah, the first demo we played had a bit of a shoddy. It was more like a promo video that came with the game, but it had a kind of shoddy animation. But I think that's just the problem with the compression and all that. But pick a plan. Got a mystery thing. This is the longest one, so we'll do that one. Okay, this game is loud as hell. And I'm not turning it down.
ありがとう。助かったわ。これからもデュンには出てもらった方がいいわね。いいんですか、隊長。彼は空賊と戦うことで報酬を受け取る立場なんですよ。どういうこと？
つまりは、俺がわざと空賊に出くわすコースを選んでるんじゃないか。
おいおい、ジョーちゃん。本気でそう思ってるのか？
私はその男の言うことが 100% は信じられないだけ。確かにパイロットとしての腕は認めざるを得ないけど。なぜデュンに対してはそういう態度を取るの？あなたらしくもない。とにかく今後ともデュンに限らず有益と思われる情報は取り入れていくわ。いいわね。それじゃあ目的地まで各自注意を怠らないように。
I mean, I'd kind of accept that, but it's like, it only happened in the very first thing. In the very first demo. The second demo for Yuna FX was actually very good. And then this game is very loud for some reason. Voice acting sounds low compared to the music. I kind of hear it normally. Some of the sound effects are pretty fucking loud though. Yeah, this demo is very loud for some reason. I haven't touched the volume since the beginning of the stream, so. Yeah, some girl on girl stuff in the last demo, but I didn't know that was there was some of that in that series, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, it could just be that this is a demo disc of sorts. So it could just be an amalgamation of different programs put together. Maybe not hastily, but maybe not balanced correctly, so. Again, you can think of this as a magazine entry with a lot of different things you can look at. Again, this is something you had to pay $10 for the Switch 2 on Nintendo, so yeah. that's par for the series. I mean, it's good to know, actually. It, like, makes it more interesting when I eventually play the series. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Let me keep going then. We have another demo after this, so I kind of want to get through it. I want to see some gameplay. Okay, no more voice acting. What's the worst part? Yeah, people are gonna buy anything Nintendo puts out and they're gonna keep that price at 80 or 90. No, I was talking about the Switch 2 introduction application. That's gonna cost like $10 or something like that. It's basically just gonna be some light mini games probably, and like, you know, instructions or showcases on how to use the Switch 2. Which I just want to point out, you know, the 3DS had cool little free mini game stuff you can get and play with. The DSi had Flipnote, or was it Flipnote, or it isn't called Flipnote. I think the Wii had stuff as well. And, you know, all the documentation on how to use the console was a little free app or in the settings or somewhere, but not for the Switch 2, apparently, I guess. Unless you're kind of too stupid to, you know, press buttons. Okay. I have been talking to everyone, so let's do that. This better have some gameplay and not just be another visual novel with a bunch of anime, as the PCFX games are known for, unfortunately. Can't go in there. Oh, let me see. Yep. The Wii came with Wii Sports, yeah. You can thank Reggie for that, because Nintendo was not going to bundle any games with this Wii to begin with. And you can't really argue that Wii Sports basically sold the console. Yeah, we're just gonna talk to everyone. Maybe something will happen. Yeah, it might be that we need to get time to go on so we can actually do something. Like last time. Status for all your stuff. I think we're good. Build a cup. Okay, sure. Replenish supplies. Sure. Nothing on that. Okay, let's keep talking then. Yeah, I would say... Oh my god. I would say the era with Reggie and Iwata was probably the peak of Nintendo. But it is what it is, you know? Look at that PlayStation style loading screen. Jesus. What in the ever-loving fuck is this? I appreciate... Okay, it's not a shmup. Thank you, but... What in the hell? Okay, this is going a bit too fast. Okay, this is better. Never mind. I got 2 tangos. I got a chat bot on Twitch again. Twitch is the worst, dude. Even YouTube doesn't have chat bots. It looks like it's a dogfighting sim. But yeah. You only hear good stories and stuff from Iwata-san. Like the one where he kind of had to sit down and help develop or finish developing one of the Pokemon games, I think it was. Because at the time, I think they weren't going to finish on time. So he kind of had to step in and help out the developers finish it. But yeah. I mean, it's cool, but all you can do is shoot out of bullets. Top view immersion? What? So many menus. Yeah, it might have been gold and silver. Maybe. There's so many menus, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Start doesn't do anything. So yeah, we're gonna have to reset the console, unfortunately. So, just give me a bit. I'll come back in like 3 minutes, maybe. So I'll leave you in an intermission for a little bit. Just, don't go anywhere. I'll be back.
felt like down. I never felt like down. But they're still with me. Down. You gotta turn up down. I never felt like down. I never felt like down. But they're still with me. Down. You gotta turn up down. I never felt like down. I never felt like down. But they're still with me.
I always have to go up and down stairs. Anyway. Yeah, I want to go do something real quick, but I hope I didn't lose anyone. And Dreamer, hope you feel better. We'll see you again soon. And good night, I suppose. Music's very catchy, but unfortunately, we're moving on. No clue what this one is. The translation's not really helping. So let's see. Let me get some water. Jesus. Some ASMR, I guess. Firewoman Group, Hunex. The game is available for 7,800 yen from the launch date until the end of June. Jesus. Exhaustion kicking my ass. Okay, so promotional price up until June. What in the hell is this? But yeah, as you can see, that was very smooth. Very good audio for what it is, but oh boy, another visual novel looking game. Cool art style. Amazing, obviously. Can't go wrong with that. And I am still streaming. Okay, I didn't fuck up. 1996. Interesting. What does that say? Nothing. Thank you.
ゴールデンウィークも終わり、
ゴールデンウィーク。
昼下がり、都内一等地にその異様を誇る白鷺学園に一人の生徒が転校してきたのでありました。ああ、今こうして足を踏み入れたこの学園で、彼は人生の黄金時代を手に入れることができるのか。これからの生活を思い、その胸はとくとくと高鳴るのであった。で、男の解説してもつまんないのね。あ、紹介が遅れましたね。私はこの学校の講義を務める天意無法。以後よろしくね。え？それより転校生はどうしたって？何を言ってるの？転校生ってのは君のこと。これから1年間もあるんだからね。しっかりしてよ。それじゃあまた後ほど。
おめでとう。あなたも今日からこの白鷺学園の生徒です。私が園長の石原夫妻。そしてこちらが英語担当の青山先生。
Yeah, this game, I don't know if you can tell, but it lowers the music volume a little bit. So you can hear this voice acting, so that's pretty cool. But, some of that doesn't make sense, but there's the English teacher right there, or this looks like a management game of sorts. I've played quite a few that have this sort of gameplay art style, and you know, you're in a school, you gotta manage your students, you gotta raise stats, do stuff like that, but interesting.
当学園きっての才女でいらっしゃるから、これからお世話になることも多いと思いますよ。さてそれじゃあ青山先生、残りの書類を。
はい、園長先生。よろしいかしら。この書類に必要事項をすべて記入してください。それであなたも正式にこの学園への転入が認められます。OK?
Okay, well, I can't exactly write in any of this, so we're gonna go with this. There we go. Thank you. Probably only gonna ask for... Can't use numbers. Oh god, what did I do? Surname. Okay, I kind of fucked up, but doesn't really matter. This is Origana or something like that. I don't want to use that. How do I... Yeah. I said it many times and I keep saying it, but PCFX had so many good games that it just needs more. It needed more, and it needed a bit more life, unfortunately, that it never got. So it's a big shame that such a great console had to like die. And the company at that. Numbers, so there is numbers, you jackasses. I was looking for that, but it's not giving it to me. Wow, okay. We'll just do the normal stuff then. Can't have a long name either. Well, I mean, they're expecting you to use kanji and hiragana, so it is what it is. What the hell is this? I have no clue what the fuck I'm trying to... Okay. Enter your date of birth. Okay. Enter your grade. We're gonna go with second years, because why not? Class or blood type. Okay, my bad. I thought it was gonna be asking me for like which class, but I have no clue. I'm gonna be.
記入できたわね。最後にもう一度確認しなさい。
授業は明日からでしたね。今日は園内を見学するもよし、帰宅して休むもよし。
No, I don't think this will be a dating game because you're playing a teacher. I know there's a few games like that on some consoles, but I don't think they have like actual dating aspects to them. You know, they kind of allude to it, but it's not the point of the game. You could say unfortunately or fortunately, but this seems to be more like, you know, you gotta manage your school, students. I can name like a handful that are just like that. On Sega Saturn as well. What are we gonna do from now on? Go home? Tour the park. I'm gonna go home. Okay. If there is any audio like lag or stutter, then it's just because I'm using the translate service. And it kind of pauses the game for like a split second, so that's the only reason that happens, unfortunately. But this seems interesting. What in the hell is that? Why is she getting harassed by a drunk looking guy? Okay, he looks like a generic drunk Japanese salaryman, but maybe I'm missing something. Help. Yes. What do I look like to you? Okay. This is more than a management game. And I'm getting my ass beat. Okay, you got Dumb and Dumber against me. No other buttons that I can get at? Okay, it was scripted. That's cool. I'm assuming the majority of students I'm going to teach are females, because that's kind of how these games go, but I can already see one of them. I can see two of them. Or three? 4? That's... Isn't that Sailor Mars? Or am I thinking of a different one? Love the hairstyle though. Wasn't expecting a school beat 'em up though. I'm pressing buttons and nothing's happening. Okay, it was scripted. Looks like we ate shit.
ありゃりゃ、まだ目が覚めないよ。どうしようかね。ともかく保健室に運びましょう。
For the sake of, you know, not having to translate every single line of dialogue other than menu options, I'm just gonna do what I did in the last one and just start skipping about.
話は聞いています。転校早々大変だったわね。
あんた転校してきたばっかりなんだってね。私は3年の酒井涼子。よろしくな。私は1年生の瀬田ひろみと申します。よろしく。で、私が桂木さやか2年生。さっきも見たでしょ。生徒の起こした事件は生徒が解決するってね。この学校の方針なの。学園内で起こったトラブルを解決する。そのために私たちまとい組が結成されたんです。そうだねえ、あなたもまとい組に入らない？そりゃ喧嘩は弱かったけどさ。でもそれでも困ってる女の子を助けてあげようとしてたんだもの。大歓迎よ。決まり。まとい組の活動は授業が終わってから。一応この保健室が本部になってるの。それじゃ
かくしてまとい組に新たなメンバーが加わったのであります。体を鍛え心を鍛え見逃しません小さな悪夢。火事と喧嘩は江戸の花、守れ自由の学園を。かっこいい。でもね、学園生活を楽しむのが一番だと思うな、先生は。
あ、来た来た。ちょうどあんたの話をしてたとこだったんだ。あのさ、私たちあんたのことなんて呼べばいいかな。あだ名とかはないのかい？
Okay, a nickname, sure. I don't speak runes, so oh my god. Let's go with hiragana, because I think that'll be easier on me. Let's see if I can make something. Never mind, I don't remember any of these. I only learned them for like a week, and then I stopped, unfortunately. That's his happiness, I'll take it. I don't fucking know. How do you pronounce it in hiragana? I don't know what this would be for. Or furigana. Whatever. Sure.
それじゃ呼び名も決まったところで、私は合気道場に行ってきますね。今日は練習の予定なもんで。私も京介さんとの約束がありますから。
Yeah, the translation service is not helping me today. It is what it is. Never be perfect, and I ain't got the money for fancy schmancy stuff, but what is this? That was like a quit thing, I guess, so I can go around on my own. Got a map. Wow, this is a terrible map. Never mind. Calendar? It is the 8th. Yeah, you will never. Okay. Basketball club match? Okay, you. I don't know if it was going to translate that, but it did. Okay. Now there are hearts on the UI when you're in the dialogue, so I'm assuming this game has a bit of a dating sim element, though I might be wrong. Fighting stuff looks pretty interesting. It's very unique to these types of games. So I think they're just gonna let me like look around, I guess. Talk. What was the second option? It didn't translate that. Okay, we have a member of the whatever. Screen is under development. Okay. This is pretty cool. Seems like you can develop your skills doing different things than basic management sim, life sim. Yeah, I think that's what they call them, life simulators. You got your stats. Life sims are usually paired with dating sim aspects, where you...
GPS と言ってだね。すなわちギャルポジショニングシステム。気になる女の子の居場所を教えてくれる装置なのです。
Okay, so maybe you were a student. I thought we were some sort of teacher. To be honest with you, that's kind of the impression that I got, but that makes this a definite life sim, dating sim. I was gonna say a lot of life sims are tied to dating sims in this era, in this sense, but not all life sims are dating sims. A dating sim turns into a life sim if it has like character stats that you have to develop and manage your time. So it's kind of like half and half. It's not like full dating sim, kind of like a visual novel would be like, where the whole point is dating. You know, there's no stats, there's no life improvement, but enough yapping, you know. Keep looking at the demo.
保健室にいながらにしてあの子の場所を知ることができるとはなんと素晴らしいことか。あとは双眼鏡を持って狙いをつけるだけ。
ったく双眼鏡取り出すなっつの。
So yeah, it seems like every day you can have something to do. That's pretty cool. For a dating sim, I would have to go through every PC effects games added to my list. I still have to do all that and some Super Famicom stuff too, but I'll do that at some point. I think I'll just do that tonight, but yeah, I think I'll reset this and we're gonna take a look at the OVAs. If you're interested in that, I kind of am. Give me a bit of a break from mashing the buttons and stuff, but let's check that out. Let me reset the game now. Got Mini-Me right now, but I'm doing this for the sake of you know, some companies get pretty uppity about certain things. And there's the bottom thing, which I don't know what it is. So I think we'll take a look at that as well. Probably got to be like information of sorts, but look at the OVAs. Got 5 of them right here. I don't know if these translations are accurate, but Panzer Dragoon, interesting. I don't know if these are... I know there's no Panzer Dragoon game on the PCFX, so these might be like actual anime OVAs. I don't recognize any other names as far as games go on the PCFX specifically. But we'll take a look at each one. Earthian 3. 1996. 7,800 yen. These might have copyright, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. As far as I know, the volume is that low. But it's probably just this specific OVA, so I'll let it play. Okay, that was the shortest fucking OVA I've ever seen, but let's see, what is this? That looks pretty interesting. The Great Adventure of Kotetsu, Part 1, 1996 again. 5,800 yen. Got some info there, interesting. Some of the copyright information if you're interested in the companies. Alright, getting to the good stuff before I even say anything. Gotta love old anime. They don't really give a shit. It would show you anything. Then again, this is an OVA. I think they're not subject to the same censorship normally, even far back as like the 90s, because it's an OVA. It's not TV broadcasts like normal. Again, I don't know, but like the Senran Kagura OVAs or anime specials are always uncensored, unlike, you know, some other things. But that's all I know about OVAs. Showing that is fine too. YouTube probably doesn't give a shit about me. A little old me. They didn't take down some of the other old ones too that would show stuff. Because I think Anime Freaks Volume 1 had some stuff. And then the Drunk Stream had some stuff too. What? Go Kaiser? Something? I don't know. All 96 stuff. So this is probably anime like that was airing in 96. Also 5,800 yen. Interesting. I still don't know the price change in that to US dollars, so don't quote me on anything. That art style was pretty unique. Kind of like it. It was very sharp, very neat. Love it. I don't know. A lot of people today would probably cry and have a breakdown seeing some of these female designs. Such a sad time we live in. But Panzer Dragoon, there it is. Sega. Yep, I do know this franchise. Pretty dead, but it is what it is. Let's see what the OVA is about. I don't know anything about the IP though, to be honest. Okay, that was very short. Cool. What do we have here? That looks very suggestive somehow. Treasure Hunter Lime. Again, that's probably not the actual name, but some of these translations could be off. Also, 5,800 yen. That's pretty equalized. The first one was 7,000 something. Interesting price differences.
のシチズンの網野哲郎監督をはじめ豪華スタッフが集結。
早く地上の魔法玉を回収しなきゃな。
フォーマハンターライム第1巻10月25日発売。第2巻第3巻も続々発売予定。
That does seem like a very good watch, and some of these OVAs seem more like promos than actual OVAs, but I mean, I'll take it. That looks pretty cool. I would watch it, but what is this? PCI. PC Engine FX Software Database. Okay, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of some of these things. Okay. Search criteria 1. Alphabetical price, manufacturer. This is giving you info on... Okay. Okay. Let's go back to price then. What does that say? Any? To be decided? Oh, let's search. Is this like PC Engine or PCFX game database? Let's go back to that. There are 40 items that match your search at about maximum of 5,000 yen. R-Type 1. Okay. R-Type 2. 8 ball. Okay. It doesn't really give you like a picture or anything. No, not really. None of the buttons do anything. Valis, yeah. Contains all the visual zines. Insert. I can't read that because the chat's in the way, but. I do know Valis. The Phantasm Soldier or whatever. So that's interesting. So it says PC Engine. It says PC Engine, and it says FX. So I'm assuming this is between the PC Engine and the PC FX. Because I know Valis is not on the PC FX. I can look that up even, you know. Just enjoy the music a little bit. I'll look that up because I'm kind of curious actually. Because I know the PC FX has like less than 100 games fully, unfortunately. Big shame, but and I don't know if this was the last console or if that was the Super FX. They came after the PC Engine. Now that one bombed quite a bit. I think then they came out with the PC FX to kind of like come back, but they never made it, unfortunately. Yep, the PC FX library is pretty fucking tiny, unfortunately. But anyway. And there's nothing else in this disc really that I would like to look at. Can't quit out of this, by the way. Yeah, the PC Engine and the PC Engine CD did have a fuck ton of content for your games. A lot of English titles too. But it wasn't until the PC FX that they kind of dropped the bag. Or, yeah, it just died out. Outside of Japan. I don't know how to get back. I think I'll have to reset. There's a button I'm missing. No. Oh. I think I reset the console. I don't know that was a thing. But okay. So yeah, I was a Super PC Engine fan Deluxe Special CD-ROM Volume 1. There is a Volume 2. I don't know if they made any more, but we'll check out Volume 2 sometime in the future. There's not many games on the PCFX I can showcase for you without, you know, getting invested, but it's whatever. Do appreciate people stopping by, as usual. And yeah. Tomorrow will be a break day, as usual. And then we'll come back to play Metal Gear again. This time for a longer period of time. So yeah. Till next time, I suppose. Enjoy this little background music. Little lovely tune. Goodbye.